guys, what's up? Today, I honestly just felt like researching bees. I was hanging out in the garden and I saw these like really tiny little bees on the sunflower, and it very well could have been a honeybee because the smaller bee wasn't there at the current moment. So I decided to do a little deep dive into bees and see what's up, you know? So first and foremost, while I was outside, I collected some samples for my journal spread because I made a little journal spread about bees and it's nothing special, okay? Don't get your expectations too high. But I think it's cute, and I drew a little picture and I got some petals and a leaf from the sunflower it was on. What do we think? Let me move her bang. She's cute, right? I don't know. And then up here I wrote bee flies versus honeybees because for a second I was convinced that it was a bee fly that I saw and not a honeybee because it was so small. But I wrote that bee flies have one pair of wings, huge eyes, and very short antenna and very skinny legs compared to bees. And then my little field note there says, I went to go look at it and I still can't tell what it is. So I'm sure that's very helpful, very scientific, but it was the cutest little bee. Like, I can't even describe. It was way smaller than a honeybee, and in my research it was also saying that it could be a minor bee or a native bee species, so I think that's what it might be. I'm just not entirely sure yet. Also, if you're watching this, it means that I figured out how to get my phone footage to my computer in a way that's not entirely stupid. So yay! What I have going on is I have this thing, and then I put an SD card into this thing, plug this into my phone, then I move the videos from my phone onto here, and then I take the SD card out of here, put it in my computer, and then the files pop up on my computer, and I can drag them into DaVinci Resolve really easily. The thing I was doing before, like another test, I was doing Google Photos, so I was uploading my footage to Google Photos or syncing it or whatever, and then I would have to download it off of my computer to my local files, and that was taking forever. Like, I don't know if there was some kind of error or something today, but on Google it was saying that it was downloading, but it wasn't. So that was really cool. And then I tried doing it one by one, and that took forever. And then even just downloading it one by one, it took like a minute per file. And that's not ideal when I'm trying to get a video out. I'm trying not to use filler words either. So the best thing that works, again, that's not entirely stupid, is this method. I'm thinking that it's gonna work really well on travel, and it's kind of a stupid hack to make your phone storage bigger because you're just putting the photos and videos on the SD card. We'll see how it works over time, and if it doesn't end up working, it doesn't end up working. But right now it's working, and I don't have to buy a new camera, and I don't have to worry about dropping this from off my bed because this phone is kind of indestructible low-key. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to the ease of filming, and that I'll be able to film a lot of things on the phone. It's not like I'm gonna take my Canon PowerShot with me on a hike. So here's a story. I did do that actually, and I didn't end up using it at all because I was too afraid I was gonna drop it off a cliff. In my last video, I said I almost broke my camera, and it was a fall this big off my bed onto the carpet because the tripod was unbalanced. So imagine that falls onto a rock. That thing's a goner forever. I'm not gonna risk taking that on risky hikes. I'm gonna bring my phone with me and my SD card and this little guy. It's really humid in my room right now, so I feel my bangs getting greasy and I just feel kind of sticky. So I think I'm gonna go shower quick, and then after that I'm gonna upload the I broke my camera video, and then this one will be for tomorrow, and then so much going on, guys. Then I will be going to a listening party on Friday, and I'm gonna try to film that. It's not like I have my big bulky camera to embarrass myself with. I just got my little iPhone. I just got back from a crazy Facebook Marketplace find. I'm actually so happy. Are you ready? Are you ready? Oh my gosh, thumbnail! This is the last one I needed for my Twilight collection, and the fact that I found it on Marketplace is crazy, and it was only $2, so now I have them all! Dude, I feel like Thanos. I will be test playing it, so let's do that. I'm getting ready to go to kickboxing right now, and then when I get back, I gotta shower, do my laundry, you know, boring adult things. Looking forward to that, but before I go, I gotta have some peanut butter, some PB. I am not trying to faint. I just got back from kickboxing and I'm about to get in the shower. I'm gonna get all cozy for the night. I'm feeling so much better after actually taking time for myself after the shower. I've been kind of skipping out on the self-care parts that weren't necessary, so I'm feeling pretty good. I think right now, while the sun is still out, I'm gonna take my dog for a short walk, and then I'm gonna come back and we can hang out some more. Okay, so on my walk, I'm going to try and take this with me because I thrifted one that has like this thing, and I do have headphones using aux still. Feeling a little performative right now. And inside I have blind melon. That was kind of fun. I had a good time with that. I did feel a little bit performative, but that kind of went away when I realized that my jacket would be covering it the whole time. But I had a lot of fun. It was interesting to listen to an album on tape while on a walk, because I usually use my old media players at home, but this time I just took it on a walk with me, and it was such a different feeling. I don't know. It makes me feel like I was born in the wrong generation. No, I'm kidding. It was fun. I was listening to the Blind Melon album. I'll put a picture of it here. I was not really a fan of that album, although I had a fun time listening and experiencing it how it should be listened to. I didn't think I liked it that much. And correct me if I'm wrong. Don't correct me. In my humble opinion, I don't think No Rain sounded like anything else on that album. I think that whole album had kind of a similar sound, and then No Rain was just like, happy! There's my 2 cents. I wanted to show you guys this thing I made for getting back on track, I guess. So basically, I made these sticky notes, and I have ADHD, so if I don't see something, it's out of my head. So that way I can see everything I need to do, and then when I'm done, I can, oh, that wasn't, when I'm done, oh, it's doing it again. When I'm done, I can just rip it, crumble it, and throw it away. I think I'm gonna end the vlog here though, guys. I had a really fun time vlogging on my phone. I'm strangely having to get used to it. Like, it feels really weird to vlog on my phone and not the camera. It was so much more convenient, oh my gosh. I am going to be vlogging a pedal listening party for Ariana Grande tomorrow, so I'm hoping I'll have that ready and posted by Monday. If you guys enjoyed this video, please hit like and subscribe. I'm trying to hit 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and it would mean so much if you would help me meet my goal. I love having a little community here who has similar interests, and we can make YouTube a third space. Anyways, hit like, hit subscribe. When I'm not on YouTube, I'm on Instagram and TikTok at HeyJulcifer, and I'm trying to hit 50K on there by the end of the year. I know, ambitious. And I will see you guys on Monday. Bye, Pookies!